Hello nerds, I hope you're all doing fantastic. So today is the second day of the O.W.L Readathon. I didn't start yesterday because I didn't think I would be doing a reading vlog, but this is a reading vlog. Welcome! I hope you all are gonna read after this. So yesterday I actually finished an entire book, but it was no biggie, it was fine. This is Fly on the Wall by E. Lockhart. I read this in one day because it's quite short, but I really liked it. It was exactly what I needed after reading Wheel of Time. I'm so excited I finally read this. It was like a short, fun, laugh out loud, quick read. It was just really great. And now I'm moving on to The Secret Garden. So I've divided this into 55 pages each day, which means I will finish this in 4 days, and I also have a buddy read with this, which is really fun. And at the same time, I'm going to be reading Spin, I believe, and I'll be reading 85 pages of this every day because I added up. This is such like a me thing to do. Like my reading is just so organized. Like I'm just like, this is what I need to do to achieve my goal, and I will do it when it comes to my reading, not like anything else in my life. So I know that I need to read 4,100 pages this month if I'm going to complete all the books, and that means I have to read 140 pages every single day. So if I do that, I'll achieve my goal. So my goal is to read around 140 pages each day. Obviously, I read more yesterday. My Easter holiday is officially starting right now as of 3 o'clock. My school is over. So I will read as much as I can during Easter break because hopefully, I'm gonna start school again after the Easter break, slowly at least. Then I'm probably gonna be reading less, not 140 pages each day. So I'm gonna try to get as much reading in as possible now. And I started with some short books just to like get myself motivated.
I really liked it. I thought it was gonna do some Unbound podcast, which I'm really excited about, and I'm gonna take over.
It is now a couple hours later. I finished my 55 pages in The Secret Garden, and honestly, like, this is really not my type of book, and it's boring me. Sorry to everyone who likes it, but I might change my mind. I might. And I also picked up Fake Blood, which was not planned. This is a graphic novel. I picked it up because I was very demotivated in reading. I really don't feel like reading today. So I picked this up to like motivate myself to just like get started. And I got this much, like a fourth way through. And right now I'm gonna start Spin and read 85 pages in this. Also, like a mild warning, this whole vlog is just gonna be me sitting in this chair talking about books and reading books, possibly going into my bedroom. Possibly. Guys, update. It's like a couple pages later into the book, and I messed up big time. This is the book that I'm supposed to be reading when it's completely dark outside. Duh! Wilma, you can't read it now. It's light. Damn! Then I have to rethink my whole plan. That I can't read this book right now. So what should I read instead? I can read this tonight. And I'm all confused. I had it all figured out.
Is a secret. I'm doing a secret TBR and a video.
Good morning, everyone. It's the third day of April and the O.W.L's Readathon. I have strayed off path, but we're gonna power through. I just had my morning snack, which is these thin Oreos. Oh my god, guys. Thin Oreos. Come on. Changed my life. I didn't like Oreos, but then they released the thin ones, and now I do. Who figured? It should be the same ratio, but doesn't work like that. Who knew? Okay, I'm drinking coffee, and it's still just 9:30. I woke up at 8, so I'm gonna give you guys a little wrap up yesterday because I don't think I talked about what I read, except The Secret Garden I'm currently reading, and then I got into Spin, and I don't know if I talked about it, but oh my god. Oh, Ella just did a flop. She's so cute. Wait. I swear, every time she does something cute, even though I've seen her do it like 30 plus times, it's still as cute. Oh, look at that white belly. I love you. Anyways, let's get back on track. So Spin, amazing. I cannot believe I'm only reading this at night because I want to read it right now. I'm like obsessed. Like there's very few books. I read a lot of like 5-star books where I think it's good, and sometimes it's even like a new favorite. I feel like this camera's really heavy and I need to, whew, my arm. Can I just squat? Oh man, my life is so hard today. Spin, oh my god, so good. I'm like, I just want to read it right now, but it's light outside so I can't. I've never had like this type of restriction, and I like got excited because I was close to the floor. This is not a good angle. My eyes are also really red because I was wearing red makeup 2 days ago and it still hasn't worn off. I swear I don't usually look like this. Anyways, Spin. This is about all the stars disappearing, the moon disappearing, the sun partially disappearing, or you'll see what happens later. Oh my god. And I don't want to say anything more than that because as the story goes on, you get more and more information about the situation and like what's happening, and people are doing more and more like scientific research, and so you get more and more information. I don't want to spoil that fun for you because every small victory about the information that they get is like a really fun experience. So I don't want to spoil that for you guys, but so far I'm like addicted. I didn't finish what I was supposed to finish yesterday because I was talking to my mom, but we did have like a reading date, which was fun. I'm on page 70 and I should be on page 90, but I'll just catch up on that today. I'll just try to read a little bit more, which should not be hard because wow. I just want to read it. I feel bad. Anyways, so then I was like, okay, should I continue reading The Secret Garden? But I didn't want to continue reading The Secret Garden. I also finished Fake Blood and The Darker Shades of Magic Comic 2 yesterday. So I picked this up, which isn't even on my TBR. This is The Red Threads of Fortune, and then you're thinking, why would you just pick up something that wasn't in your TBR that you don't need to read when you have so many books to read? That is a good question. Very valid. I don't have an answer for it, though. It's a short one, and I thought maybe if I read this every day, that's my plan. I've been talking for like 4 minutes about literally nothing. And that's what we're doing today. Also, I'm gonna edit now, edit videos. I film so many videos, and I love filming, but editing is just like not my favorite. Let's do it. I also need to shower, because damn, she's rank. It is now sunny outside. I took a shower. After sewing, I finished this dress, which is like a new thing I'm trying out, which is like collage clothing, like fabric art, but on clothes. Anyways, I need to read another 25 pages in The Secret Garden today. That's what we're doing right now. It's my mom's time to choose the movie, so we're watching with Netflix Party. It's called Isn't It Romantic? I'm drinking Coke and pizza. I'm treating myself. Oh, pizza, yum. 6 o'clock because I need to read later. That's the life. All right, let's get into some nerdy stuff here. I don't know if you can see on camera, but the text in the corner there is super sharp, and then the text in the middle is kind of double. I don't know if anyone else notices that. I don't know if you can see it on camera actually, but it's like thicker and almost double, and it's super like disconcerting when you're reading it. I don't like it, but this book is so good. Oh, I'm so excited it's dark outside. She's been sitting under there for like half an hour. Oh, baby. Guys, my life just became so much better. They put on like Jay vs. Ben Harry Potter quiz that's not on Pottermore, that's made by their Patreons, and I'm playing along, and it's 40 questions long. And my life just got so much better. I'm so happy right now. The simple things in life, am I right? Guys, I'm honestly like shocked at my own knowledge and intuition. In what year was Makusa founded? And I got it right. What? Oh, no, what did I do? Did I delete all of it? No, go back.
They thought it might be an aura. What animal was it?
Ready?
Hey, sweetie.
3, 2, 1.
I actually specifically know this question. What inscription is carved around the top of the mirror of Eddie said, because I actually had to paint this like on an actual mirror once because I was trying to make the mirror of Eddie said. So I know this one. Update. I got 28 out of 42. Which doesn't seem good, but damn, that was a hard quiz, man. And really fun. Thanks, Jay vs. Ben. This is, oh my god, I look a mad scientist and my eyes are still so red. This is, Nay! Oh my god, this girl It's like every time I bring something new into the house, let me taste every part of it and see which ones I can destroy. With Charm, I can literally just have like the cables out. He won't chew them, which is like magic for a rabbit, but he poops everywhere. And she is super clean. She doesn't poop, but she literally chews everything. And now she's discovered the vacuum cleaner. Hi, sweetie. You having fun with the vacuum cleaner? Can I chew that? No. Ruined wheel, ruined cable, ruined wheel. Check. Your girl needs to air out because I think I've opened the window in like a week. That felt so good. You need to see how clean it is because wow, look how clean that floor is. I left this part dirty because I know she's gonna mess it up in a second, so there's no point. But it's so clean everywhere. Wow. I'm just gonna put the blankets down on my table. Classic. You're gonna come up in a second, honey. I promise. She's like, has this carpet always been here, all under all this hay? She's like, what? I'm so confused. Oh, I love you, honey. I was just here minding my own business, cutting this. What do you know? Ermagerd. That just makes me so happy. Isn't it beautiful? Oh, my baby.
End your attempt to reach out to your African American viewers, but you forgot one thing.
This is my breakfast. Adventure time. Coffee. Yum.
Yeah, let's do it.
Tangents, so it could be
This
like
is what we're
12
doing
or
now.
20, or we could run out of time and stop at 8. But these are the
Hello. You happy over there? I've been doing some Easter decorations on my lemon tree. Yep, that's all we're doing this year. I also got this water cannon, looks like a rabbit, super cheap at the store. And I think I officially have a rabbit problem. I still haven't catched up on all the pages that I didn't read of Secret Garden yesterday, which is making me anxious a little bit because I need to finish this book today and it's just so boring. I'm not enjoying it at all. It's definitely more interesting now, like with all the characters and like the relationships developing, but still I don't like it. Also, I'm having terrible outbreak today and I'm not gonna stop eating the chocolate. It's not gonna happen, so might as well accept it. So I'm gonna sew something now, I think. So take some rabbit pictures just to like get a break from this book, man. Because I have like 60 pages left to read today. And that's a lot if it's a classic and you don't like it. This is what we call dinner and art. Sunday me time. Hello, I think it's 8:30 on Sunday and I just finished The Secret Garden. It feels like I've been reading a 500-page book for a week now, but it's like a 200-page book for 4 days. But it was such a strange experience because there were some parts of this that I absolutely loved. I loved the character work. Like, all the characters were amazing. I love how they interacted with each other. I like how they influenced each other and improved each other, and they didn't have like so much drama between each other, but they were so like supportive and helpful and amazing to each other. That was like so nice to read. And I just love how the characters were flawed but also amazing. That was just like brilliantly done. And then it was so nice also the aspect of like how they introduced everyday magic and how much the thoughts you're thinking control your physical health and your situation in life and how much power you actually have to change those things with your thoughts. And I thought that was so nice. I really, really liked that. I think it was so nice how the climax, or the moment everyone's been waiting for, happened like right at the end. I liked how the main character that was introduced to us in the beginning turned out to not be like really the main character. So I loved so many things in this, but I just didn't enjoy reading it. It's just such a strange experience where like if I was basing this review purely off enjoyment, it's like a 2-star. Like I really just didn't enjoy it, and it was so slow, and I kept reading like 10 pages and checking my phone, 10 pages and checking my phone. But there was so many things in here I was like, wow, this is so well done and I love this part, but I just didn't enjoy it, which is such a strange feeling. So I'm gonna give it 3 stars, and that's my update. Yeah, I have a weird relationship with this book, but if you like gardening, definitely check it out. If you like gardening and nature, I think you should definitely check this book out. I ended up working on this some more. This is actually a draw this your style type of thing. It's the first time I'm entering it. Oh, those are my selfies. This is the original. It's by Leah Draws. I followed her for a long time, and I actually really admire people who do like more of a graphic design style. So I was trying that out. It's I draw this in your style type of thing, but actually I'm figuring out what my style is. I don't know if I'm like appropriate to enter this, but this is what I've done so far. But I'm gonna give stuff a little bit more depth. Like you can see, like her hair has quite a lot of depth, but her skirt or her dress and the leaves don't. So I'm gonna try to like even it out more, though that's my mom. But this is how far I got today. This is today's breakfast. It's eggs and tomato with Greek feta cheese spice. This is my coffee mug today. Pickle Rick! It is currently 9:22 in the morning. I've just had breakfast, and what do you know? While I'm doing my daily business, the packages come. What are the chances? Alright? Okay, so I have 2 packages book mail today. 2 of them, this one I bought secondhand on Amazon, and I do know what these are. Ella wants to be a part of this. Unboxing is like a favorite thing. This package was actually already opened, like it ripped open in the mail. Okay, here we have 2 books. I ordered The Martian by Andy Weir because I wanted to have like an edition, and I bought it secondhand because like it's cheap and I don't need a new one. That's stupid. So yeah, I got this. I also didn't know what edition it is, but it's this one, the movie edition, which I still need to see the movie. What's up with that? That's the one. And then I also ordered The 3 Body Problem. I feel like there's been a huge hype among the SFF community on BookTube lately. Like everyone's talking about this book, and it actually came out in 2015, which is quite, oh my god, that's 5 years ago. 2015 was 5 years ago. Man, whoa. Anyways, this is a trilogy now. She's being so cute. Hey sweetie, you want to be a part of this? I really don't know what this book is about specifically, but I just heard that it's really good. I really want to start it because I said I would read books straight away when I get them. I don't know what to do. Should I start this today? I'm supposed to start a new book today, but then I also have the owls going on, so I'm a little bit confused about what I should do. But these are 2 books I bought from, what are they called actually? World of Books in London. They're like a secondhand book shop, and they have like all the books, and really cheap too. And then I bought some stuff from Book Depository. This is the Murakami package, I think. That's what I'm thinking. And if you know, if you've seen the first vlog I did, I ordered all these Murakami books because they have really cool editions on Book Depository. Now, I messaged Book Depository, and they said that the picture, she's licking me, the picture is only a guide. So it's very possible these are all the incorrect editions, and then I have to decide, am I going to send it back or am I going to keep them? I think if they're all the incorrect editions, I might keep them, but if it's some that's correct and some that's not, I will send some back. The ones. I'm so nervous, guys. This is like... Okay, I'm disappointed, but you know what? This was the right edition. This is what I talk about when I talk about running. This is actually his non-fiction memoir. It's actually really short, but this is such a nice edition, and actually all his books are in these editions. Those are the ones I ordered. If you want more information on my little rant, you can watch that video. I'll link it in the cards. But it looks like all the other books are in the other editions, which makes me sad. So what shall one do about that? So some of these are kind of cool. This edition of Blind Willow Sleeping Woman is quite nice, and this edition of After the Quake is also quite nice. But then you have these two editions. This is After Dark and Sputnik Sweetheart. Decisions, am I right? So what to do? But also it's just books. You read them for the content. No, don't bite my books. At least one came in this edition. Is that sad to be happy about? I mean, you should focus on the positive things in life. I think I'm gonna send these two back. That's what we're doing. Also, this bookmark is really nice. I love this illustration. Okay, that's it for book mail today. Look at my fringe. What is that? I'll just put that to the side and ignore it. So, I'm having such a dilemma because I want to read so many books now, and I really want to read right now, but I don't want to read any of the books that are on my TBR. Ah! So frustrating. I don't know what to do about that. Like, I'm thinking that the smartest thing to do would be to pick up Tyrant's Throne. That's what I'm thinking, and I think this is what I should do. But, like, I know this is gonna be so good, too, and it's like the conclusion to this quartet, and I'm like, whoa, I really wanna read this, but then I got book mail today, which makes me want to read some of the books that I got in the book mail. So now I'm like, and I want to read, like, literally any other book than the ones on my TBR. What does one do in this situation? Hello. Thought I'd give a little update. I read 50 pages in, oh, that's this one, The Tyrant's Throne. I wasn't excited to read it, but then I started to read it, and now I'm pretty excited. So I'm gonna read 100 pages of that every day for the next 6 days. What's more, I've kind of given up reading this book. I'm not gonna DNF it. I'm just gonna, like, read it in between stuff when I feel like it. Probably finish it sometime this week, but it's not like a goal to finish that right now. And then I've come this far in Spin, so I only have like 120 pages left, 130, something like that. So I was thinking of reading like 65 pages per night the next 2 nights, but damn, it's been a challenge to read this like 80 pages after it gets dark, because it also gets dark shorter and shorter period of time. So it's really good I did this in the beginning of the month and not the end that I read this book. But in general, I'm loving everything this book is doing. Like, the start was so strong, and I think it kind of like is definitely slowing down. But all the scientific stuff that's happening and the way we get like the future and then the past, like the flashbacks or like the diary of what happened, is really cool. But I really don't like how they tackled religion in this, and how religion is seen as something stupid and ignorant because this catastrophe happens, and the people who react and go to religion are kind of seen as like the lower people in society, and I don't like that. And I feel like, why couldn't it happen because of something spiritual, you know? I think religion and spirituality is great, and this book is not showing any signs of that it can be good as well, which is kind of disappointing me. And I'm hoping the end will kind of change his mind and give both of the sides a positive look on it, because the scientific side is also very damaging. So that's that. Those are the three books I'm currently reading. Also, I haven't finished the Between the Acts from last month, and it's a short book, and I'm trying to get through it, but it's not happening. I'm not working on it, so I'm not sure what to do about that. This is breakfast, and yes, that's a lot of vegan butter, I know. I'm a butter type of gal. This is just an, oh my god, a morning interlude thought that I was having while watching a lot of YouTube, is that almost every single video I click on, there's like a commercial for like the fucking piano app or like learn music at home app, and I swear to god I cannot take one of those commercials. I don't know why it's driving me crazy. I think I've seen it on like every single video, and it's like boiling in me. It's so frustrating. I mean, it doesn't even make any sense. Like, how, even if I got the app, like, I don't even have piano. Like you have to have a sort of keyboard or piano. It makes me so angry. Why? So I want to make this song my new intro music. So I put it up with this lizard. It's just a test if I could monetize it. It's nice, isn't it? It's the last day of the first week of the reading vlog of owls. I'm so excited. I can't believe it's been a week already. Time is so crazy. I did leave a coffee cup on this, and now it doesn't work. I will clean it later, but I have 60 pages left in this, and it pains me. It's physically painful to wait until when the sun has gone down to read this. I just want to read it and finish it and talk about it because it's just a really, really good book. This whole like only reading at night thing, it is painful. It's hard. So I do need to shower today because ugh, grossness. But I'm also going to read, oh sun, ew. I'm also going to read Tyrant Stone, another 100 pages in this. I have actually been editing and I've been making a new intro, which you probably know because you watch the intro of this video. I think I've had, this is my 5th intro during the journey of my channel, and you might be wondering why does one, oops, sorry Ella, why does one even need an intro? I think it's fun, and I think this one is my best one yet, so I'm really excited to hear what you think. Please comment that. There she is. That's her favorite spot because I usually sit and read right there next to her. Guess this is officially a full food walk. Yum. So I just finished Spin by Robert Charles Wilson, and so good. I loved it. This, in a way, was like the perfect sci-fi book. It literally has everything that I love in a sci-fi and everything that makes a sci-fi book great, where it's not only like one sci-fi element, and it was like the perfect balance between everything. Like, it has such great commentary on like society and how society reacts, like we react to a crisis. It has great like amount of technology, new technology in like creative, fun way. It has communication with extraterrestrial life. It has inhabiting a new planet. Like, this book has everything. Like, I don't want to spoil you too much, but just like the relationships in this was so great. The love story in this was amazing. The way that like main character was telling the story from the past, like he kept going back and forth between chapters that are happening now and in the past, and it was really well written. It's so engaging. I have 2 small flaws. The first one is the religion one that I talked about previously, and the other one is the environment and how I feel like it could have been brought more into the story. I really would have liked that, but just all in all, it was just so fantastic. And I'm really glad I read it. I really loved it. It's definitely a 5-star. This actually is part of a series. There are 2 more books in this trilogy, but they have way lower ratings on Goodreads. And I feel like this ending, it was so magical, and not actual magic, but it was experience-wise magical. And I feel like I would love to know what happens in the next 2 books, but at the same time, if they're not worth it and people aren't reading them and they're not good ratings, I don't know. I want to preserve this book as it is, if you know what I mean. Like, it's also a great standalone. Oh, so that's that. It's been a fun reading week. I feel like I've read a lot, but at the same time, it's been tough in a way. It was hard reading this book only at night. What is the time? It's 12:35. Man, Wilma. But I'm having really, really fun with the challenges. I think it's off to a good start, but I still have the thickest book to deal with. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. I'm tired, as I know this is a long vlog, but I had so many things I wanted to say, but now I'm too tired to think of them. So if you want to talk, there's so much I want to talk to, spoilery thoughts I want to talk about in this book. So if you read it, then comment your spoilery thoughts either with a spoiler warning on your comments or message me on Instagram. I really want to talk about this book. It was so good. I'm so excited. Also, we can follow and friend me on Goodreads so we can talk about books together, and we can follow each other along the Readathon if you guys are also participating. I hope you guys are all doing great, fantastic. I didn't know that the 2 biggest struggles I would be having during this time would be that I'm not drinking enough water and I'm not sleeping enough. which would be like the two things that I feel like would be easiest because you have full access to it 24/7. But I'm struggling with the basics of survival. What? Oh, I hope you're all doing really great and taking care of yourselves. Look forward to next week. I will be vlogging. Is Charm gonna join us? Hey, buddy, come. Do you want hugs? Oh, oh my god, I should have called him Olaf. Because he totally loves warm hugs. That's your thing, right? You love warm hugs? Anyways,